Alright fellow collectors, this is Diffuser and today I want to talk about an item that I got last week, and it's the Hot Toys Batman Armory head sculpt, and that's this one over here. I already own a DX12, but I never really liked that head sculpt. I think there are too many things that are wrong with it, and I think the new Batman Armory head sculpt is way more accurate, but I'm going to show you guys in a more detailed frame later, show you guys what the exact differences are between the two head sculpts. And I also wanted to compare the 1/4 scale Batman with the 1/6 scale Armory head sculpt, but of course it isn't really fair to compare a 1/4 scale with a 1/6 scale figure because of the size difference, and they can put way more detail into a 1/4 scale figure. But in this case I think it is fair, because the new 1/6 scale Armory head sculpt is really that good, and yeah, it looks a bit like they have shrunken down the 1/4 scale into a 1/6 scale version. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys some more details right now. Okay, so here are both sculpts next to each other. The one on the left is the DX12 sculpt, and the one on the right, of course, is the Batman Armory sculpt. And you can see right away the huge differences between the two. Let me focus here. Let me start off first with the DX12 sculpt and why I don't really like that sculpt that much. First of all is the eyes. You cannot seem to pose the eyes in a natural position when you want to pose the eyes sideward. I always seem to have a bit of a loony looking Batman. It always looked weird. The only way that he looks good is when you pose the eyes straight forward like this. And also the lining under the eyes should be black, and as you can see here, it's got that skin tone, but it should be black. And also the face plates don't really look like Bale to me. And when you look at the new sculpt, the Armory sculpt, you can see right away that that is Bale. And also they've adjusted the eyes. As you can see here, the line under the eyes is black now, and also it looks like he's closing his eyes a little bit more, making him look a little bit more menacing. And also the face plates look way more like Bale than the old ones. And also the head sculpt itself is a little bit smaller. The DX12 sculpt is a bit wider, and this one is a bit smaller, as you can see. And I think the Armory head sculpt is way more accurate. So yeah, now I'm going to show you guys the different mouth plates both figures come with, so stay tuned. Okay, so here are both the angry sculpts, or angry mouth plates. And as you can see, there's a huge difference between the two. The one on the right is from the DX12, and the one on the left is from the Armory. And the Armory looks so much better. They actually really look like teeth, and the one on the right from the DX12 looks like it's more like a cartoonish type mouth. I don't know, it really looks weird in comparison. Okay, so here are the two neutral face plates. The one on the left again is the Armory version, and the one on the right is the DX12. And I think the biggest difference between these two is the paint job. The DX12 one has a really sloppy, well, I wouldn't say sloppy, but it hasn't got that much detail into it. It's more like one color paint. I don't know really how to explain it, but if you see the Armory sculpt, the skin tone is done way better, and also the lips are done really nicely and look way more like Bale than the DX12 version to me. Alright, now this is the only faceplate I really like of the DX12, and that's this angry looking faceplate. And this is the only one I will be considering using on the Armory sculpt, because that one looks really good. You don't really have a angry looking faceplate with the new Armory head. Instead you get this one, which yeah, is very much accurate, but it looks a bit weird to me. I don't know. It looks like he's saying something like fuck. Yeah, like that. I don't know, I don't really like it. And you also get this one, and this one I really like. Same goes for the 1/4 scale version of this. I have this currently on my 1/4 scale version of the Batman. But yeah, like I said, this angry looking one is the only one that I might be considering using. Okay, so here's the 1/4 scale version with the Armory 1/6 scale version with a similar mouth plate. You can really see that they have tried to shrink down the 1/4 scale head sculpt into this 1/6 scale version. Of course, the 1/4 scale has way more detail and is so damn accurate. To me, this is my favorite sculpt. This is Bale to me. Let me see, put this one down. Yeah, the 1/6 scale version still looks a bit weird with this mouth plate on. I really do like the neutral face of the new one best, so I'll probably be using that for now. So yeah, these are both the really angry face expressions. I do really like both of these. And of course the 1/4 scale version really looks menacing, and this is exactly how it looks in that scene, you know, like, where's the trigger? Where's that trigger? Yeah, you get the idea. Oh man, that was a terrible impression, by the way, but yeah, I really like these two. The one on the 1/6 scale version looks a bit weird though. I don't really know what it's about. I do think the neutral expression really looks like Bale, and this one, yeah, I don't know. This one looks like Bale to me. This is exactly from that scene, like I just impersonated really badly. But yeah, you get the point. Okay, so here's the DX12 sculpt on the actual DX12 body, and yes, it does look good, but to me, not very accurate. So let me just show you how the new sculpt looks on this body, and you will be blown away with the difference. So yeah, here's the Armory sculpt on my DX12, and in my opinion this looks absolutely like Bale, and this makes for a huge difference. So if you're looking to do the same and upgrade your DX12 Batman, I suggest you make the investment and get the Armory head sculpt, because it looks so much better. Alright, so here's a final shot of my display and how everything looks now. In the back you see the Toys Legend Batman Armory. I didn't think it was necessary for me to get the Hot Toys Armory, because I think they look quite similar. And yeah, I just upgraded the Batman with the head sculpt just now. And I also made a Bruce Wayne figure. So yeah, I'm fine with how my display looks now, and I won't be needing the whole the Armory set from Hot Toys. So yeah, if you're looking for doing the same thing, upgrading your DX12 with the Armory head sculpt, I can highly recommend it. It's a worthy investment. It'll make your figure look like new and way more accurate. So I can highly recommend you doing this. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. This is Diffuser Now and I'm signing out.